Hey, what's up, guys? This is the dog Lunar Hound, and today I'm casting a StarCraft 2 1 versus 1 between myself, the blue Terran player, spawning in the 1 o'clock position on the map Lost Temple, and my opponent will be a wet vajayjay. Aw, yeah. The red Protoss, spawning in the 7 o'clock position. Now, before I get into more in this game, because I'm not really going too much for tutorial, a little bit, but not too much. I would like to apologize. I'm really sorry that I haven't posted a video in a while. High school drama is caught up to me, and so tried to resist it for as long as I could, but it really caught up to me. So anyway, the subtitle of this game today, and I believe I'll put it as a video title, is Macro Beats Micro. And for any StarCraft noobs out there that are watching these videos possibly as for learning new strategies, first of all, I would implore you to go, see somebody more experienced like Husky StarCraft or HD StarCraft. Just search that on YouTube and watch them, because they will know a lot more than me. But anyway, so macro beats micro. As a new StarCraft 2 player, you want to do something that is called macro management, which is what macro is short for. And macro management basically entails keeping a strong economy, and therefore having enough bases to support your outputs, I guess, and having enough harvesters to saturate every one of those bases, and then with those bases you can manage to produce a large army. And so that is something very crucial in as a noob player, because even if you're playing against another noob, the bigger army is going to win no matter what, even with talented flanks and stuff like that, battle tactics. And that brings me into my other management, which is called micromanagement, which is, like I said, handling individual units to basically move them around and get them to their full potential. And so you will see what I mean by macro beats micro, because later in this match, when I do get to attacking my opponent, he really tries hard to out-micro me, and it fails miserably because I have the larger army, and even with talented micro, a large army is going to destroy you. The red Protoss player has gone for a standard Protoss opening. Strangely, not getting any units whatsoever out of his gateways. As a Protoss player, you want to at least get your first one Zealot out and one Stalker out while you are chrono boosting out your Warp Gate technology. And as a Terran player, a nice build that I have found is it's basically a 3-1-1 build. You get 3 barracks. I don't know. Barracks to start off, and I'm gonna fast forward to this just a little bit to start off with, and put tech labs on 2, and if you want to, a reactor on the 3rd one, and then get a factory and a starport, and go wherever you want to from there. If you want to get more factory units, you want to get more starport units. I actually went for 2 starports and only 1 factory. And so here I'm going for a Reaper Rush. The recent patch, and this is post-patch 1.0. I'm actually going to slow it down. Let's speed it up until the last Reapers get there. This is actually post-patch 1.0, and so Reapers actually take more time to build. But for the Protoss player, he's already gotten out 3 Stalkers, which Stalkers directly counter Reapers very well, because they outrange them. And actually, I managed to take out all but 6 of the Protoss players' harvesters, but the Stalkers are coming in here to push away these Reapers. The thing about Stalkers is that not only do they outrange the Reapers, they also are slightly faster than the Reapers. That without the speed bonus, the speed upgrade for the Reapers, and also the Reapers do extra damage to light, and Stalkers are armored units, technically. And so the clear counter for those are Marauders, which do 20 damage to armored. So a lot of these tips, I'm sorry, unfortunately, are going to be Terran-based tips. And also, as a Terran player, you always want to get your main base in orbital command, because not only can you scan your opponent to find out what he's building and get scouting information, you can also call down mules, which harvest faster than... I don't know if they harvest faster or they bring in more minerals per return, but either way, they are better than the average SCV, and therefore only last 90 seconds. So now I'm getting my factory, and I'm going into a more Marauder heavy build, because I saw there were so many Stalkers, and really I was right to do this, because that's pretty much all the Protoss player has gotten so far, and he's only got these 5 Stalkers here. So I don't know what he's been spending on that has cost him so much that he doesn't have enough minerals. Oh well, he did lose a lot, and he just built 2 cannons there. And he does have these 2, he does have these 2. I think he's going to make those patrol eventually. But now I'm pushing out. I have a nice healthy number of Marauders here. I think at least 9, I'm just 8 or 9. Just doing a rough estimate. And I'm also throwing down my starport now. So even while you are attacking, you want to set up your hotkeys so that way you can continue to produce units even while you're attacking. That way, you're always going to stay on top of your enemy, who will most likely be busy defending. So, I do have a nice, healthy, a nice size attack force for this stage of the game. And so I'm going to come up here, but these photon cannons are in a perfect position. And actually, I should have pulled up here as fast as possible. I did actually come up here pretty quickly, but I needed to stay out of range of those photon cannons for as long as possible. And I actually, with destroying that pylon there, I was actually able to supply block the Protoss player temporarily. And here you can see that he's trying to out-micro me with his Stalkers. And he's actually doing a very good job, but I'm also taking care of his warp gates, which is a much more critical blow than losing a few Marauders, because Marauders are dirt cheap. They're 100 minerals and only 25 gas. And actually, I believe this is where I finally fall. So, cutting down two warp gates is perfectly good exchange.